Round one. Fight!
So my people, JaxB.TheRipper here. So I'm just doing a quick video and a little bit of a story time, I guess. I went to go see Motionless in White in at the Intuit Dome on Friday, so October 3rd of this year, obviously. But I went to go see them. It was a late birthday gift, early. Basically, my friend she bought me the tickets right before my birthday, and then told me like after my birthday she got it for me. She did tell me right away. She was like, don't expect the best seats. I was like, trust me, I'm surprised you even got tickets, to tell you the truth. So we didn't know that Bring Me the Horizon was headlining because like, you know, I didn't even know they were touring, to tell you the truth. Because we both like Motionless in White. She doesn't really listen to metal music or anything, but she likes Motionless in White. So she really wanted to see them, and I always wanted to see them, so that's why she got the tickets and everything. And so we go ahead and we go to the Intuit Dome because she did ask me like, do you want to stay for Bring Me the Horizon? I was like, well, I like them, and she didn't even know who they were, and I was like, girl, no, you know who they are, come on. Like, you know who they are. It's like, it's one of those bands like, oh, I've heard that song, I didn't know that was them. So obviously like the merch line was like really long and everything, and at first I wasn't gonna get anything, but then like I saw this one girl wearing this Motionless in White shirt. I was like, you know what, I think I am gonna get that, but I'm gonna get it when we leave, because I'm one of those people, depending on the show, obviously, I'm one of those people that will literally like just like leave like when you know they're playing the last two songs or the encore, and just go, you know, get the merch or try to beat traffic or whatever to catch the Uber or whatever, right? So anyways, here's the shirt. I saw this one girl wearing it. I was like, oh my god, you know what, that was actually cute. But I am like a little weirded out. I mean, I know I've mentioned this in the past, but it's like, Bring Me the Horizon merch, it looked like black metal style, almost Cradle of Filth almost too. And I'm like, wait, am I at a Cradle show or something like that? Like, I don't get it. But you know, there is like, it's funny because other bands, other subgenres, or should I say other genres of rock and roll, they're starting to do that, you know. I mean, I know I complain about Outside doing that, but now, well, I would rather have an emo band do that than fucking like, I don't know, some rapper hip-hop artist, you know. Anyways, the only thing I did get for Bring Me the Horizon, like their merch, was Next Gen. So obviously I got it. I'm going to show more there. It's funny because Lonnie DM'd me and he told me that it looks like a mini you or a little you. So I'm like, so behold my daughter. You know, I put her together, pieces and everything, you know. I was like, yep, you're going to look like that. She looks almost like Chibi-Osa from Sailor Moon, if you kind of think about it. If you watch Sailor Moon, obviously. But, you know, I have mentioned, you know, Next Gen. I loved it, you know, when they came out with Kool-Aid and then Utopia and Amen, and then especially because Little Uzi Vert was on it. I fucking loved it. It was definitely more of a different style than I'm used to listening to when it comes to like outside of metal or whatever. And it was, I guess, utopian, as you could say it. But it's like, but I will say this, I'm not familiar with Bring Me the Horizon, like the backstory or anything like that with them. Eventually I found out that the lead singer is very bold. Let's just say that he's very bold. But you know, we end up staying for the Bring Me the Horizon show. I was like, yeah, I want to see them, but I was not expecting this show to be so fucking good and so very well invested. It was like, you know, in the screen and everything, it looked like you were watching like, I don't know, a PS5 game. What number are we on the PS? I'm sorry, but I don't play video games. But it looked like a PlayStation game, you know. The effects kind of went from like 2007 effects to like today, you know. It just depends. It was like, it was so good. I really thought like PlayStation was promoting a video game. That's what I really thought, because again, I'm not very familiar with the lore of like, you know, Bring Me the Horizon, but I do. And I was in shock too, like how many of their songs I knew. I was like, oh, I know a lot. Was like, I'm more of a fan than I thought. But I think right there at that show, they really got me as like a fan. I was like, I am like a diehard fan officially. Motionless in White was great, but at the same time, it's like I feel kind of bad because like I feel like the couple times I seen, you know, the first time I saw Motionless in White, I was not about that life. I was not about like giving them a chance. I saw them at the Glen Helen Amphitheater. Keep in mind, Glen Helen Amphitheater has shitty sound and they fuck up a lot. And I remember it was at Ozfest meets Knotfest. all the bands were running behind, okay, because of the technician work or whatever it was. It was really bad. So I'm not gonna knock down Motionless in White for like something that was out of their control, because all the bands from Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth, Amon Amarth, they were all facing issues. So it wasn't just like, you know, just Motionless in White. And you know, I saw them again and they were great, don't get me wrong, but because, you know, we had nosebleed seats, it wasn't as like, you know, my favorite sound. It probably would have been better if I was down there, you know, at least halfway, you know, but but it was still good. It was definitely, at least it was more memorable than the Glen Helen Amphitheater in 2016, was it that I went? 2016, or yeah, I think it was like 2016 or 2017. So it was a lot more memorable at least. But yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun. I know my coworkers saw the stories too, and then the next day one of my managers was like, "You look like you had fun, where'd you go?" And I told him who I saw, and she just kind of looked at me blankly. I was like, "Irene, you have no idea who I'm talking about, huh?" She's like, "No, but it looked like it was fun." I was like, "Yeah, it was fun." So anyways, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I just wanted to show you that real quick, just catch up and everything. So anyways, you know, keep buying merch, you know, if you can afford it. I know tariffs are a bitch too, and everything like that, and get it in every color you want. Salud. I'll see you guys in the next video. To do this, I have to do this. I need to do that. Ashes are still intact. It was just the falsies I took off, right, Eddie?